Hello, this is Seraph, and welcome back to What Remains of Edith Finch. We've just been spending some time hanging out in Lewis's boat room, and now we're about to see what's out there, because Lewis was unfortunate enough to meet his end in the cannery.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing.
Oh, really?
She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie.
Oh, okay, I couldn't have gotten up here anyway. Wait for the day
I'm not
before you
sure if
left
she
to tell
wanted to make
Edie.
it easier or harder.
Yeah, that doesn't sound very good. And whose room is this?
I wish we'd stayed.
Is this my room?
But I understand why we left.
No, this is probably Dawn's room. Edith, Mom.
My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
Oh no. She just left everything. Teach and learn. Dawn Finch. Disaster relief. Oh, we have a bit of a prayer.
What happened that night had been coming for a long time.
The
Maybe I should have come
most
sooner.
largest of fights. And my room.
But it had to end one way or another. All that's left now is to tell you about that last night.
Why do I have a feeling that at the end of this, the entire top half of the building's gonna fall off? I got a pen. A quill. No, it's a pen.
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
Uh-oh. They shut the door, don't want me in there. Present in the hall.
the power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom said the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key to it.
Is this as far as open as I get? Yeah, okay. Squeeze in behind the books.
The thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house.
What thing? What is Mom
Edith has a
afraid of?
right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight.
Uh-oh.
We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
The history of the Finches.
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born.
Oh, story within a story.
That night, the tide went way, way out. It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground.
Oh, really?
There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. You
I'll
know,
bet.
I've seen that house every day of my life.
We actually get to
but
go
I
see
never
the house
thought
out in
I'd
the
go
water.
back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way.
Uh-oh. Yeah, no, I
I
definitely
got
stayed
turned
lost.
around.
Uh-oh. This isn't good. Now we're
I
lost in the fog.
started seeing things.
Got a deer?
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed. But when I saw
Bed?
them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me.
Stove.
Or maybe I came back to them.
There's the buoy on the house.
Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it. Let
no.
go. I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great Grandma Edie again.
Oh no.
The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot.
Playing with the hand in the window.
We both tried to make the best of it. A few years went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it,
Didn't have to talk about what?
but she started getting sick a lot.
Uh-oh.
The rest happened pretty quickly. She got better for a while,
And then got worse.
she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive.
Oh no.
Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is. This journal was supposed to be for you.
Am I gonna be born?
But now I hope you'll
as the
never see it.
baby?
I just want to meet you. And tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way.
Uh-oh.
This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
But how did Edith? Like, I figured she wasn't gonna make it in the end. It's nice to see the house has been fixed up. Oh, Shirley Dallas. Well, it's unfortunate I didn't get to see more of the house. I really would have liked to see more. I'd like to know how Edith met her untimely demise. Oh, there's her pen. Michael Kwan. No, there's the guards from Lewis's imagination. Milton's paint. Oh, there's the kite. Thanks, Johan. Oh, I guess I saw Johan's picture in the credits. Gus, Don, Gregory. I'm a little sad that it's over now, because I really would have liked to explore more of that house. There was just so many kind of areas, like there was a door in the ceiling that I wanted to know if I could get to the other side of. I obviously ended up on the top of it at one point and didn't really look down. Or if I could get into the library. Oh, Peaches. A. I don't remember which child had A. Well, not necessarily child, which Finch. Nope, playtesters. Alvin O's. In loving memory, Lewis Finch, the Edith Finch team. 2012 to 2017. The end. The replay a story option is now available. Well, there's Don and Edie. Well, that was What Remains of Edith Finch. A little sad that it's over, but it was nice to go along the way. Wish I could just spend a little bit more time within that house. So many secrets to explore. But I guess I will see you in the next one.